Hi, this is a little tutorial how to take a video file, turn that into frames, and turn that into a sprite sheet, put that in the looper, GIF Looper template, and export that to a video pack. So you can put that and play with that on your OPZ. So one of the things you need is the Adobe suite because we're going to be using Photoshop and Premiere. Also Unity, and specifically Unity 2018.2.21, and a link to a YouTube link to how to install that. I'll include that in the bottom, and I'll include links to the GIF Looper and anything else that I am talking about in this. All right, so let's get started in this walkthrough. So I have my Calm River video here, and I'm going to import that right into Premiere. Okay. Drag that right to the timeline. We don't have audio. All right. And first key thing is to make it exactly 2 seconds long. This is going to be very important for how many frames that get exported. All right. That is exactly 2 seconds long. So then we'll go up to File, and we're going to export this. I'll save that. File, Export, Media. All right, now here's some important information. So yours will probably be H.2.6 or something else, but what we want is PNG for the format. Make sure you want it in the right folder. All right, the next big thing is unclick this box under basic settings and make sure that this is not chained together, and change this to 1521. That's the width, and the height as 702. All right. And make sure that's export as sequence. And we also, actually, before we do that, we go to sequence settings, and we're going to have this converted to 15 frames a second. All right. It needs to be 15 frames a second. Yep, and here it says it right here, because if it's not 15 frames per second, then it won't work. So make sure you get all those settings and export. All right, now we can save and close this. Now we have our 30 Calm River frames. Okay, there you go. We'll put that into, let me think, put that right into a folder. All right, now those are in there. You can close that, open up Photoshop, and the next step is that we go to File and Automate and Contact Sheet 2. All right, let's find the folder, which is where is it? GIF Looper. Where is the Calm River frames? There we go. And we use this one, click OK. Okay, so now we go down to document and make sure that we have these exact settings. Units, pixels, 4096, 4096, 72 resolutions, pixel sRGB, ICE, blah, 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 blah. Now this is really important. So make sure this is unclicked because we want it to have an alpha channel. And if we put it like this, then we won't have the alpha channel. So make sure that's unclicked. RGB 8-bit. All right, across first, and then columns 4, rows 8. Auto spacing 10 pixels. All right, and that should be good. And you click OK, and it will make the contact sheets. All right, now the contact sheet is made. Look at that. Okay, so what we want to do is, first of all, get rid of this background. So we drag that, plop right in there. Now we have a nice alpha channel and we can see right through that. So now we're going to go to File, Export, Export As. All right, now this is another important settings thing. Make sure it's PNG, that transparency, that beautiful alpha channel. 4096, 4096, 100 by cubicle, another 4096, metadata none, sRGB. Okay, make sure that's all beautiful, and we hit export, and we will put that into a contact sheet. Now I made the contact sheet, and so it will go to this. So it has to be, okay, let me clarify. So it's really important. It's actually the most important thing is that you have this exact name, and the two numbers after it determine which buttons it'll be on for when you go into the video pack, and that'll make more sense when you play with it. But make sure that it's labeled 1 through 16, and if you have single-digit numbers, make sure to put a 0 in front. Okay, because that's what is set up in the template. So make sure it's exactly this. All right, this name, and save. And it does already exist, but we do want to replace it. Oh, okay. File. We need to save. No, we don't need to save that. Okay. Now let's just check. There it is. Okay. Now that we have that, and we have Photoshop closed. Now what we want to do is get this into the template. So how we do that is by clicking on the GIF Looper template project and going to Assets and GIFs. Okay, and you can see how this is the naming scheme, and we're just replacing the whatever's in there right now with the new sprite sheet. So we just drag that, drop that in, and replace the file in the destination. There we go. Now it's replaced, and then we can close that. Well, open that up again. Could have went back, but whatever. Go to Assets. Okay, in the project, go to Assets, and now assuming that you installed Unity and it's 2018 2.21, you know, date or whatever that version came out, you can click this GIF Looper scene to open it right up. All right, now it's starting to get a little bit more fun because it's close to the end, and we will get out the OPZ. Now, you should be able to just put the OPZ directly into your computer through the USB, turn it on, and make sure you go to the video track, and you should be able to, when you hit play on the OPZ, oh, well, first we got to hit play in, what's it called, in Unity. So if we hit play in Unity, now it should be active, and then we hit play on the OPZ. Up there it is. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So that is, there it is. And so I have other ones in there from my video pack, but you can see, and obviously I don't have the resolution. I need to fix that or whatever for this, but this is just an example to show you. But there is the beautiful calm river, and we have the effects. But yes, the OPZ should be able to, you should be able to play with the OPZ and test it out right in Unity. Okay, and then if we hit stop, it should go to black. All right, assuming everything works for you, you can hit that again, and I will unplug the OPZ because that's where I have my mouse plugged into. And so then we go to assets, build video pack right down here. Click that. All right, you can just leave it right in the folder that the GIF Looper template is in, and select folder. And now it will build the video pack. All right, after that export, we can save or just close it out actually. And you can open up the GIF Looper folder, and there it should be, GIF Looper. So you drag that, put that wherever on your desktop, whatever. And then you should have this, you can make this video packs folder if you don't have one. Or if you do have one, obviously, you can go to your phone, go down to file sharing, and the OPZ app should be right there. And you can drag this right to the desktop. And then you can take your GIF Looper and drag that right inside that folder. And you can see that I have one in there. And then you can drag that folder right into here. And then it will overwrite the folder that's in there. And that's how you put a video pack, your video pack onto your phone. And that's about it. All right. Thanks. Hopefully people find this helpful, and anything that I mentioned, I'll put links. And if I forget, just ask me a question. I will respond pretty quickly. And yeah, enjoy.